Warming, the causes and effects. In our world, global warming could change the face of Earth and humanity, and this crisis concerns people. Global warming is the rise of temperature on Earth's surface. Hundreds of years ago, Earth's surface temperature rose by about 1.4 Fahrenheit degrees or 0.76 Celsius degrees. According to the world student, scientists predicted that Earth's surface temperature will increase from 2.0 to 11.5 Fahrenheit degrees or 1.1 to 6.4 Celsius degrees by 2100. This concerns me as a teenager in the world today. In order to show why global warming concerns me, I will show what are the causes, effects, and some possible solutions are to this crisis. The main cause of global warming is due to the greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere that trap heat from the sun, which then causes the Earth's temperature to rise. The level of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere has been at a normal level for thousands of years, up until the 1800s, when the modern industry started to increase in level of greenhouse gases. The main gas that is produced by humans is carbon dioxide, which is a type of greenhouse gases. The burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas release carbon dioxide into our atmosphere, which contributes to the rise to the global temperature. Scientists said that industrial revolution has led to the start of massive carbon dioxide emission into our atmosphere owing to the burning fossil fuels in many factories. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, the global carbon dioxide emission has rapidly rising starting from the 1970s. Since the 1970s, the carbon dioxide has been increased by about 90%. Included in the 90%, about 78% is from the burning of fossil fuels and factory process. As a result, if we keep up the current rate of carbon dioxide emission, the polar ice cap will melt, leading to an increase of sea levels, which will cause flooding and tsunami in coastal areas. And not developing alternative clean energy, but relying heavily on fossil fuel as an energy source is a big cost to global warming. The world needs to find green and earth-friendly energy sources. It is up to the world's government and scientists to work together to come up with an alternative solution to the use of fossil fuels. There is also difficulty in international cooperation to curb global warming. So we should stop with the accelerated carbon dioxide emission, and different governments around the world should try to stop global warming. And the effects of global warming could be even more surprising. Global warming affects many plants and animals by changing season and temperature at different times of the year. Also, global warming forces animals to move up to cooler places on Earth, like up on top of mountains and near the North and South Pole. According to the World Book students, scientists also say that if our temperature rose more than 2.7 to 4 Fahrenheit degrees or 1.5 Celsius to 2.5 Celsius degrees, 20 to 30% of species would have a higher risk of extinction. Global warming is also caused the ice caps in the North and South Pole to melt, which then increases sea level. The increase of sea level already has caused flooding, erosions, and the loss of wetland to humanity today. In addition, global warming would also change weather patterns, which would lead to more extreme weather across the globe. Lastly, global warming causes more intense heat waves and can increase strain on water supply, damaging the crops and higher frequency of rainfall and snowfall. 90% of the world's ice in Antarctica. If all the ice in the world, including Greenland and Antarctica, melted, the sea level will rise by about 230 feet. Therefore, the effects of global warming can be very deadly and destructive to the world. It can affect habitats, especially marine habitats. Many animals can become extinct due to the loss of their habitats. So people in the future will only get to know these species from pictures or museums. It can affect coastal cities by the rising of sea levels and more extreme weather as well. This concerns a lot of teenagers to stop that from happening. While the effect of global warming can be very rough, but there are possible solutions to this crisis. There are solutions to global warming, such as we could lower the carbon dioxide emissions by using renewable energy sources, such as solar, wind, and hydro, and maybe wave energy. According to the Climate Reality Project, 99% of Costa Rica's electricity came from renewables energy in 2015. Due to its unique geography and commitment to environmental preservation, small but mighty Costa Rica meets a huge amount of its energy needs using hydroelectric, geothermal, solar, and wind. Also, according to Science Alert, for 2 months straight, Costa Rica ran entirely on renewable energy in the summer of 2016. Based on this graph, the following countries are committed to using solar power to produce electricity. Germany is leading the world's solar power technology. According to the World Air Quality Index project, their average air quality index is 18. That means their air quality is really good because they use a lot of solar energy instead of burning fossil fuels. On the last weekend of April 2017, 85% of Germany's electricity is generated from renewable sources, according to Tree Hugger. The average amount of electricity for global solar power usage is 26.9 gigawatts. In my opinion, solar energy is a positive and potentially successful way to solve its carbon dioxide emission problem. Although it produces less electricity than wind energy, it's cheap and easy to install. I think that wind power is not likely to reduce carbon dioxide emission and help preventing global warming because wind energy is expensive, hard, and takes a long time to install. Also, it has many limitations, such as they are mostly installed on top of hills where a lot of winds blow. In all, governments should promote development of alternative clean energy sources, such as solar energy, and invest in research to increase the efficiency of clean energy source or to search for clean energy source. Countries should also lay out policy to limit carbon dioxide emission, and international cooperation is also needed. As a teenager, we should save energy whenever we can, as global warming may impact the lives of the next generation. So I, as a teenager, should pay more attention to this crisis. Global warming would be my biggest concern as a teenager because of how it affects the world around me. So then I would need to know the cause of it and maybe some possible solutions that could work. Global warming is caused by human activity, and there are ways to prevent global warming, only if we want to. When we ask people what concerns them most as a teenager, we should think more about it than ignoring it as an everyday question. We should take actions to tackle global warming now, not to wait till it's too late.